Hey folks, I just wanted to take a couple minutes today to say thank you. I wanted to say thank you for listening, thank you for sharing, thank you for your support, your ideas, your inspiration, your proofing, thanks for following, thanks for contributing, thanks for sharing our episodes. I wanted to say thanks to 3 groups: our listeners, my behind-the-scenes support team, and our guests. But first, I wanted to say thanks to Christy, my greatest support, my greatest advisor, motivator, my azimuth check, because nobody knows me better than Christy. I want to say thanks to our listeners for your attention and your time. You guys are the gasoline that fuels this engine. The more you listen, the more energy we're going to put towards each episode. Thanks for writing your reviews on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Audible, YouTube Music. I really appreciate your reviews. I really appreciate you guys sharing your thoughts. I really appreciate you sharing and telling us what you want to hear, what's out there, what different topics you want to hear about. Thanks for helping us get the word out. Thanks for helping us get our guests' voices and stories out to those who need to hear it. I want to say thanks to my behind-the-scenes support team, starting with Trivius at Live Everything Podcast. Together we came up with some of these ideas, and thanks so much for the Just Do It attitude. Thanks to Bailey Concannon, who's quickly becoming one of the most listened to co-hosts. Thanks to Brian Teal, our Chief of Marketing and our online presence. Thanks for always being there and available. Thanks to Joe Byerly from the Green Notebook, who helped me get this thing kicked off, who's been showing us how to run a podcast for years. Thanks to Rob Gowan and his team at Mentors for Mill, who spent a lot of time to help me figure out how to make this work, and for promoting the episodes with all their followers. Thanks to my boys at the Non-Standard Vets. Thanks to Black Flag Nation, Stop Soldier Suicide, and Leclair's General Store and that whole crew in Fayetteville. Thanks to my advisors at the War College, Wade Turvold, Al Lord, and Phil Evans. Thanks to the War Room crew and Buck for sharing our message with your followers. And lastly, thanks to all of our guests, our past guests and future guests. Thanks for your effort and preparation and dedicating time to having a conversation, for being vulnerable, for being honest with our listeners. For our future guests, thanks for not forgetting. Thanks for always being prepared. Thanks for being ready to execute at a moment's notice and seize an opportunity. Thanks for sending me those notes like, hey, I'm in town, I'm ready to go, let's do it. Thanks for getting me on the phone. Thanks for sending me a note and saying, hey, I'm ready to go, let's execute this thing. So if you've been on my radar and you're ready to go, let's lock it in. Let's get your story out to our listeners. Thanks so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. Have a great week. Keep getting a little bit better every day. Keep stacking habits like getting up early, work your butt off, being positive, learn something new, and surrounding yourself with phenomenal people. Have an amazing week. No days off.